What's up, guys? Lawma5 here, hoping you can hear me on Let's Play Pokemon Fire Red. So, sorry that the uploading schedule has been a bit slow recently. Not only have I been up to quite a lot, been a bit of a busy McBee, but, you know, it being holidays, kind of like spring break, I guess you could say, in American thing, but over here we call it Easter holidays. Or, as we universities say, the time where we're technically allowed to have personal time off. Because, as usual, all this work that we do is at home. Well, at least in my course it is, because, you know, it's all coursework, I guess you could say, you know, stuff that technically is done in our own time, or that can be at the very least. You know, we could do it at, you know, the actual workshop, classroom, but it'd be much easier to do it at home. You know, you got your own personal space, you know, you don't have to put in your earphones and play music to drown everyone else out. You can just play music at home to drown everyone else out, because those parties, I'll tell you, man. So one of these other personal projects that I've been doing, and I forget to put on the rappel because this is what I do on personal playthroughs. I just run around and just click run. Well, actually, I didn't back in the day. Back in the day, I used rappel more than I used Pokeball. Actually, I lie. I used Pokeballs way too much when I was a kid, because, you know, I actually did follow Ash on the whole catch them all thing. I did a better job than he did. No, not key items. Max repel. So there's already one in. Kadar. Alright, so that's why I keep forgetting repel only, you know, puts away the people that are in, like, really. Oh wait, we got a flying type. Of course we can handle this. Of course we can handle this. Yeah, mostly I've been playing Final Fantasy X HD Remaster. Finally, I have use for the PS3 my brother gave me. I've been trying to use Little League Planet on that, but Final Fantasy X HD looks amazing, and music has been remastered. It's like, holy snap, it's freaking awesome! You know, because everything doesn't look like it's in a giant font now. Things actually look right. Actually, I wouldn't say look right. This will look good, you know. Riku's legs in HD. It's nothing better. You know what I mean? Macho Q's. Would you stop with the foresight? It's not good! It's getting stuffy, you know. Why is it always stuffy when I record? Probably because I'm talking so much and don't really. Oh no, that's not true either. Because, you know, a lot of Skype calls are talking them as well. Maybe it's because I'm leaning forward when I'm recording, you know, when I'm in a Skype call, you know. I'm all laid back here and all that. But yeah, Final Fantasy XD HD collection is awesome. Get it, especially if you love Final Fantasy, and especially if you love Final Fantasy X. You know, if you're thinking like, oh, it's gonna be exactly the same. No, it's worth it. It's definitely worth it, especially for the remix, like especially the battle theme, because it's like dun 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 dun. Freaking amazing. Just blame for all that son of a gun, because the special defense is low. Also, the versus anime that kids was talking about. Save file got screwed because while I was closing it down once, you know, I accidentally didn't save it. So just before it did, you know, yeah, I'm gonna keep that on because I want to see if it's still the one hit KO it. One second, I won't be up one moment. I'll just let this animation do its thing. Ah, do revenge. Too lazy to open the blinds. Do this. You know, just because I can, I'm gonna leave that in. Me screaming around the background that I can't believe it did that much damage. Flamethrower! Actually, it did just as much damage as a regular fly attack. That's Charizard's special attack. Oh. Alright, oof. And Machoke's low. Yeah, when Flash was just closing down and, you know, everything was stopped loading, I quickly went in Control S like an idiot. And so now, the next day when I opened the file, it just came up with nothing. 4 weeks work down the hellhole. Oh well, no one was gonna watch it anyway. Not even attacking Toucans and Josh Jepson. Because I am that much of a failure, and I should probably heal Charizard. Because, you know, I'm not going to use the potions for the rest of the game, might as well use them now, you know, if I even did pack them. Yes, I did. Well, not really, but Better than nothing, folks. Better than nothing. Actually, I probably take like hyper potions or something. Why didn't I buy any? I have short-term memory because I haven't played this in a while. And, that should be, yep, Sandstorm, completely useless. Actually, not really. I forget what it does these gens, but early day gen, ooh, we should probably take on that guy, even though I don't know what he has. And Magolak. Really good ground type. Just get a Cubone though early game. I don't even know where you can catch a Cubone early game, honestly. If you want a ground type, go with Diglett, that's all I'm saying. Not even Nidoking. Nidoking is not worth it. Ah, so you wish your chance to Elite Four, he said. Oh. Yeah, with that animation down, you know, no one was gonna look at it anyway. So why bother if you ask me. And Drowsy! Drowsy! So that guy was a... It's like he looked more like, you know, an electrician or something. But anyway, fly, Macrodays, fly! Because this guy has low defense. Defense! Ah, well, yeah, from Challenge Showdown, no one will get your references ever. And Swagger? That's not Swagger, that was him sighing. What, is him sighing at me confuse me? It's like, why is he sighing in the middle of a battle? You should be like me with my eyebrows. Oh well, let's see if we can do this. Come on, don't be confused. Come on, baby. Yeah! And then we can send in Tara, who everyone is probably going to think is Tara Strong. You know, Timmy Turner, Twilight Sparkle, Daphne from Scooby-Doo and Zombie Island, Bubbles from the newer Pop-Up Girls thing. You know, a whole bunch of old heads up. Let's send Tara. Go on, attack them with Timmy Turner. But yeah, with the animation play 4 weeks work, that's the end of it. It was so nice to spell, especially with Muppet Tyler playing his songs. I was so proud of myself. Oh well, I could just kind of his experience, you know, experience with my animations. Which in the long run it does, you know, because I learned a lot of stuff during that progress. Which is good. Yeah, it's good, it's good, it's good. There's also, I'm talking about main decor, so at the end of it now I just need to color and shade one picture, then do the inking, coloring, shading of another one, which are a Wild West Valley and a mechanical steampunk horse. Won't that be fun? Oh, I tell you what, let's see, do we have any... stick with Tara, just stick with Tara. Because I know that Kadabra has really low defense, but heck, Tara needs to experience because... Yeah, man! Oh, and there's also the fact that I'm planning to do a demo reel, but not going to put it here. If you don't know what a demo reel is, basically it's how a voice actor shows up their vocal range and all that. Some people said don't use original voices, don't try to use impressions or use fan dubs, whatever. But, you know, I'm gonna try. I'm not gonna try and be original, but if you ask me, there's no such thing as an original voice these days. You know, like him, Return of the King. By the way, I watched that recently. I've been watching a lot of online movies recently, but you know, like him, Return of the King, that one Goblin guy's voice of Dr. Claw. Yeah, I'm talking about that. You know, they could not find the original voice, no matter what. People are gonna go, oh, that sounds like Ross, Monsters Inc., or oh, that's gonna sound like Aragorn. You know, you can't make an original voice these days. You know, like even some people even sound like each other. You know, like Dr. Kirk Connors from The Amazing Spider-Man sounds like Danny Hill. Sounds like Liam Neeson. You know, when he sounds like this and he just had this Peter, I talk like this because I can't act. Yeah, say what you want. Even, I've forgotten the name of the actor who plays the Goblin in the first Spider-Man movie, but, you know, at least he was technically a better actor. Oh, because, you know, he put all that promotion in and he was Propion. At least I think he's the same actor who plays Propion in Dungeons & Dragons. Yeah, I'm gonna do a demo reel, try to be as original as I can. But my friend Demos, he said that mostly a demo reel is to show off how good your voice acting itself is, as well as, you know, how good your vocal range is, you know. So try to be original with your lines, like, yeah, I'm gonna get you like a fish in a low wretch, you know. Which I can do, after all, because, you know, that's the point of voice acting, because impressionism is just showing off how you can copy a voice. If anyone wants to know, like, what's the prime difference, ooh, what am I doing here? Just fly. Yeah, if anyone wants to know the difference between impressionism and voice acting, or the prime one, the prime difference is voice acting really is trying to get into an actual character, the same as acting is getting into a character, you know, trying to convey them, portray them, whereas... Okay, say. Whereas Impressionism is just copying an act, you know. Like,
You know, if I do an impression of Ron's, I'm just gonna copy what the original voice actor did.
you know, so that's been...
But if I wanted to do something new with it, I go like this and then something sounds similar to the Ice King from Adventure Time.
Though he doesn't really sound like... Actually, he does, kind of. I don't know. I haven't seen I saw like one episode of Adventure Time last year, even though everyone was watching it. Every brony on the plane last year, sat next to me, was watching Adventure Time, and I was just watching The Cruise, which I think was the highlight of the stuff that you could watch on the plane was The Cruise, man. I watched it like 3 times on the trip there and the trip back total. Anyway, Golduck. Oh no, that's Psyduck. I like Psyduck's voice, like
Sorry. Duck. Sorry.
I just love doing the Pokemon voices, like
Wah, Buffett.
but yeah, speaking of the holiday blues, this thing is gonna be like, it's gonna be either this week or next week where it's gonna come into full swing, because it's not until next September where I'm gonna do actual uni work. Well, I guess you could say I'd still be waking up. I'm gonna ask my tutor if I actually have to come in every day. Because if not, then I'm just gonna go to uni on Wednesday so I can meet up with my guys, because that's the day where we, you know, go completely insane. And if that's the case, then I'm gonna have that means I can have an occasional drink every week then, and not just every 6 or 4 weeks, because, you know, I don't like doing it on a school night, because I know I'm not gonna be up the next day. Yeah, that's when the holiday was gonna be full swing, and I'm gonna be working all night instead of working all day, because I'm weird like that, and I like going to that whole... what's the word? I like going to the whole... I suddenly like stay up an extra hour every day until I'm back into a weird kind of... Oh, the positive effect we're off, not that it matters, but I'm gonna put it on anyway. Put on this stuff that looks like deodorant. I mix a spray thing, so it probably is deodorant. Might even be called deodorant in the original Japanese version, I don't know. Anyway, let's see what this guy wants.
Is victory road too tough? I don't know.
Because of my animated series, I'm still waiting for Kraken Laser to finish his thing, which... the opening song, and also Zachary, I don't know if he's still on YouTube somewhere, I can't remember what his original thing was called, but he told TB to tell me that he's interested, or I think TB asked him, and then Zach was like, oh, sure, I guess. Yeah, Kraken Laser was the first person I asked, because I did look on YouTube for original songs, and it was like, there they are, all over the nowhere. So there was that. And yeah, Mr. Mime's supposed to have low special attack and meant to be high special defense, but no, something like this happens. Oh well, looks like I can switch out. Well, maybe I should heal Charizard, because he's... Actually, who is low on the levels now? We're 30 minutes in. Gonna do 25-minute episodes a week, because... Or whatever, what seems like 25 minutes of episodes like freaking Ice Age. Ice Age! Oh wow, actually Bottles is looking pretty low now. That's something. Alright then, guess we're putting Bottles up front then. Seems to be a load of people like that around anyway. Alright, Bottles, are you ready? Are you ready, Bottles? And this Hail. Yeah, I think there's a load of whip ones around. Might even be Rain Dance around here. Macho, would you leave me alone? No one likes you and your weird 1-pixel teeth. I want to play pixel games. Actually, yeah, I want to... Actually, I don't know what I'm going to do after this. I'm probably going to record my lunch break as one of the last of my series, because I'm a load of background characters, especially in the first episode. Crazy, man. Oh, it's another thing I wanted to... Well, it's not something I want to talk about, but something I will talk about is... Let's just talk to this guy so I can take his stuff. I ever miss a child prodigy. Yep, that's me! Yeah, my friend Woody a few weeks back actually showed me episodes of Kill the Kill, which... It's... It's a good idea with the whole uniforms giving you power, but oh wow, actually this gonna do? He's a grass type, so switch out. Go Charizard, I eat you. I think. Yeah, it's with the whole candy shots everywhere. It's Mr. Messiah Vampire anime all over again. The only thing that's worth doing it. Do I have a paralyzed heal around here? I probably do, and I've just been going past it for the past hour. Actually, not even an hour, just ugh. I don't want to use a full restore either, that's just crazy. I'll use a full heal. Why not? Why not? Now what's he gonna do? Okay. Flamethrower! Natsu! I should be watching Fairy Tail. I haven't watched Fairy Tail in ages, but I still really like it, you know. So yeah, that's a good thing, you know. It has good promise, good characters, and it focuses on the good characters and the good story and the good elements. It's a my series, even though it's got Japanese influence. Electrode. Electrode! Now! Duck Trio can show what he's really made of. We got bottles! Yeah, but Killer Kill is just... No, I'm not gonna watch the rest of it because of how much it's... I can't take a show that does too many jokes. There's only one show that I really follow and it focuses on all the jokes. It's one that knows it doesn't take itself too seriously right from the get-go, which is Yurusei Yatsura, which is the first ever anime that she, did that. If you watch it, you can see how much inspiration it had on the entire Japanese animation culture and shows and everything. You can just see it straight away. Ooh, it's cloistered. That means we send out Raichu! Go Raichu! You're gonna need them stats where you can take on future Gyarados. Because your only hope against the Gyarados. We kind of have rock type moves, but still, we need you against the Gyarados because Gyarados has high defense anyway, so the rock type moves will do nothing. Another thing that I'm probably going to be doing in next few weeks is going to see the Amazing Spider-Man 2 at like 16th of April or something, which is 2 days from now, but, you know, right now I'm just going to be... Oh wow, I didn't know Tara was... Is that 48? Let's have a look. Is that 48? Because that's crazy if that's 48, because... I knew I liked Vaporeon, but I never knew I liked her. Oh, it is 48, jeez. I guess I really do like using this Vaporeon. This game's crazy in its water types. You know, Amazing Spider-Man 2, the Rhino looks... well, it's better than that super rubber type suit that he wore in the comics, you know, give him that whole giant tank everything. I like that, but I didn't pay attention to what that was, so I'm not going to change Pokemon. And just hope for the best. Arcanine, well, I guess that works. But yeah, you know, just the whole... It's just a guy in a hood and he has blue skin and he looks ridiculous. And the Green Goblin as well, I mean, even the the original Spider-Man costume had more decency than that. I mean, come on. Why don't you just follow the original Green Goblin design, you know, like in Spider-Man the Animated Series in the 90s. That was an awesome series, you know. They pulled up from the original designs, but they improved on them. It was just amazing. I love that. I need to watch that again, actually. You know what? Yep, that's my new thing from now on. I've been looking for a new thing to watch while snacking. That's gonna be it. I'm gonna be watching the Spider-Man the Animated Series. I'm pretty sure it's online somewhere. I just have not seen it. But wait, who's low on health? Natsu is. Do we have any HP things at all? Any actual... We have Hyper Potions, but that's about it. I should have stocked up, shouldn't I?
Oh, I should have stocked up while I had the chance, Gunther. Oh, Gunther, what are we gonna do?
We're probably gonna... Whoa, what's going on? Come on, we're 20 minutes in, almost. Oh, we'll definitely be 20 minutes in by the time this stupid fight is over. Yeah, this week I'm definitely gonna get these episode 1 lines in, and then finally get the audio set for the episode, because I think I told you about, but I'll give you a reminder, because to me it was weeks ago, or when I talked about this, but few people were actually watching the series. Hello, Pixelated X, but few people that were actually watching the series from like a little marathon thing. So I feel sorry for you. But let me explain anyway. Basically, how I'm gonna animate my series will be putting the stuff together, like putting the audio together first, like all the lines, background music, the sound effects, in like an editor like Vegas or something. Definitely not Windows Movie Maker. Movies Vegas sucks. But yeah, putting it all together like that, especially events. Oh, boo hoo hoo. Putting all that together, and then rendering it. Now putting it. Make sure render is right type, because Flash can be very specific. It wants like a very specific data type, or a data size. You know, like 128 kilobytes. Do well. I don't know. Dugong is water and ice type. Water and ice. We need rock. Let me see his moves. I'm pretty sure we have a rock here. We do indeed. Let's switch to Snow McFlake. And hopefully this won't be like Crystal where my Sudowoodo keeps missing Rock Slide all the time. Ugh. There's Dugong, Water Ice type, really annoying. But with a Rock McSlide, and especially since everyone's special defense went up, this is our only hope. Nice! Snowflake! Yeah! Your name's not Bulk Bicep, it's Snowflake! Sneer! And next... Actually, no, that was freaking Yoshi, man. What am I doing? Freaking Yoshi, Jigglypuffin. Oh yeah, Brick Break. We'll tear that in half. Heck yeah. So now we can actually use special TX now, which we probably won't because Snowflake is really awesome. Yeah! But yeah, Message Week, that's how I do it. And then put it into Flash, edit around it. I mean, animate around it. Then render that, put it back into the editor, and then I can just put on my opening song and credits right there. Obviously, I have to make the credits all over him. It's no problem. It's just getting the credits song, which is being worked on right now. But yeah, then put in the words, man, because it does need to be changed. Because there's obviously a few different writers. Actually, technically, there's only 3 writers total, but one person is helping me later in season 2 with certain choreographies and all that stuff, because I'm not really that good when it comes to battling, you know, action scenes. There we go, I'm not very good with writing action scenes and all that, so he's going to be helping me with that. So yeah, that credits do need to change a lot, especially since the main thing is the voice actors, because there's obviously different characters in each episode, so you need to write them in as well, and some characters are not in every episode, so you need to cut them out. You know, so that's the main reason why, but especially the opening song, which is why I'm going to be editing that animating that separately, and then saving it so I can just put it in every time. And most people put... Actually, no, especially in American animation. In American animation, they don't really put in credits during the opening, but in the Japanese animation, they do. I don't know why. Oh yeah, you know, this culture thing, you know, it's up to them what they want to do with their stuff. But, oh, I forgot. Need to do things for 22 minutes in. We can do this, man. We can do this. We need to push that along there, but I'm gonna take a look around anyway. Maybe I'll even stop really soon here. Well, yeah, I mean, I think it's, yeah, like in Prince's Magic, you know, they put at the end, they're developed television by Lauren Faust. But that's about it, you know, stuff like that. Also the company, but that's about it. Why aren't I running through this cave? I don't know. TM50. Oh, ooh! I really want to teach it to someone. I'll probably look off screen, but in the meantime, let's go down here. Because down here, there's this guy. And there's something over there I really want to get. Let me get it. If I'm... Actually, no, I'm thinking of something else. No, I don't know what that is, actually. I'm thinking of a really different TM that's in Crystal, where you have to go down the Victory Road and then you run into it by dropping down somewhere, but... Oh no, not my repel. Guards! Okay, so it isn't something I want, so... Bum, bum. This was silly, it was silly, it was silly. Speed we can do in Final Fantasy X HD and then just grind one spot around the save point and keep healing, but... So what, let's face this guy and then we'll end the part. Let's do it, man!
If you can get through here, you can yell me the Elite Four, Gumper. My hair looks weird in the overhead's right. But here, I'm suddenly wearing a Charizard. I'm Steve.
You get that reference if you watch Sugar Cone Ray's episode of... I mean, Sugar Cone Ray's Let's Play of Pokemon Emerald, but for right now, there's Magnitude. Ooh, Magnitude 10! Yeah, you feel really overleveled in these trainer battles, but when you go into the random battles in this area, you feel underleveled. Consistency? Who needs that? No, really, who needs that? I hate consistency when it comes to video, this kind of thing. Anyway, Lapras, you know what that means. Raichu, we need you! More like Raichief. Yeah, Raichief. Chief, Scar and I could be watching this in the future, like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 months from now. Then Your official name is right, Chief. Remind me, because that'll be like 10 months from now, and I have the memory of a goldfish, meaning I won't even remember this tomorrow. Oh, wait, what? Oh, I forgot Lapras is a freaking tank. He's more of a tank than...
And like all good tanks in Pokemon, they have Confuse Ray. Oh, Gumper.
Come on, Chief. Come on, right, Chief. Right, Chief. Oh, I missed. Ice Beam. Oh, snap. Don't freeze me. I was frozen today. Ah, see, because I said that, I didn't get frozen. Come on, Chief. Come on, Chief.
Yeah! Dance on the ready savage! The moonsaw! We'll go crush him!
If you don't know that reference, good for you. You didn't see my very first animation ever. Lickitung. That's the normal type, so... Come on, Snowflake, kick its butt! I hate how... Actually, does Lickitung look like that in this version of the game? I don't know. Let's have a look. Does he have those weird symbols on him? He does, but not as bad as he looked originally. Originally, it looked like they weren't just like painting or anything. It looked like an actual bone when I looked at the original sprite. I think it was an actual first Pokemon Red. It looked like those marks in with a bone, or it looked like that to me, and I was always freaked out. And I looked at it, it's like, ugh. But 26 minutes in now, probably 28 or 29 on the actual video. But oh, by the way, push this back, and you can suddenly go outside, as in back to the Pokemon Center outside, and then you can come back, and this will be here because the entrance is like just the way away. I think it's that direction. But anyway, next time on Let's Play Pokemon Fire Red, we shall be going to the rest of Victory Road, and hopefully the rest of it. Until then, this is Loma5 saying bye bye. Later.